when I was a sophomore in high school, there was always this big stoner kid. So let's just give him a fake name. Let's just call this guy Snoop Dogg. So basically, Snoop Dogg would always just walk around the school just reeking of weed and everything. And there were times when I think he had like those vape weed thingies in the restrooms. And oops, it was my keyboard. Sorry, one of those vape things in the restrooms. And he would always just be hitting them and everything, and he try to offer them to me. I guess he was a nice guy and everything. It just wasn't my kind of thing, so I always would tell him no, and all that. And there were other times when I literally think once he said he was gonna sell me weed or something, and I was all no or whatever. And then I think another time. He just said like, "Come on, you gotta try." He's like, "You want to try acid?" It's like, "No, I don't want to fucking try acid. I'm not stupid." He's like, "You want to try DMT?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't even know what that is." I had to freaking look that shit up. It's some weird ass drug that lasts for like 2 minutes and some crazy trip or something. I don't even know. But basically, he had just said, "Oh, you gotta try this stuff or whatever," and he kept bothering me about it. And then one day, he decides, since we're in the same class, he goes, "Hey, I'm going to the bathroom. Meet me in there." And I was like, "Okay, what does he want me to do? Check his dick, make sure he doesn't have testicle cancer?" Then fucking, that's weird as hell. I don't know what he wanted. So basically, then I come in the bathroom, and he goes, "Meet me in the stall." And I'm like, "Oh great, what's he want me to do? Suck his dick?" I'm not doing that either. So then I'm in the stall with him. We're in the handicap stall, so it's big enough for like 4 people. So we went in there and everything, and then basically I was just, "Okay, what do you want?" So then he pulls out a bag full of green stuff, and then he goes, "Check it out." And I go, "What is that? Is that weed?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's some of the best. It's straight from California. It's like some OG dank Kush or whatever." So it's like OG dank Kush, huh? I don't even smoke, and I know that's probably a fake thing. So then he goes, "Yeah, you should try it." And I was like, "What? In the bathroom right now?" He's like, "No, later, during lunch, you gotta come in my car and we can fucking blaze up or whatever." So I went, "Sure, whatever." I don't think so. So then he goes, um, "Let's take a smell." And I open the bag, and I take a smell, and this shit is literally oregano. I don't mean like fake shitty weed or something like crappy weed. I literally meant it was oregano that you use in like foods and stuff. It's literally like oregano that you put it on top of a pizza. Literally, it just was freaking oregano. So then I was all, "This is what? This is oregano, dude." And he's like, "No, it's the best, man. Like it's weed straight out of Cali." And I go, "Yeah, I don't believe you. You probably got it off of some girl named Callie who's freaking crazy and lying to you and telling you it's pot when it isn't. It probably came out of the bottom of a cooking pot. That's probably where it came from." So then he goes, "No, it's real, man. You gotta trust me." And I was like, "All right, fine, sure." So then I just wanted to see if this guy would act high or something. Just I thought it'd be hilarious. So then I go through the rest of my few periods. It was like second period, and I had fifth lunch, and he had fifth lunch too. So it turned out to be fifth lunch and everything, and then I was thinking he wasn't even gonna show up anywhere. So then, okay, I eat my food and everything, and then yeah, we weren't even allowed to do this, but he just did anyway. Cause I mean, he just got in his car and everything was saying we gotta go. He literally texted me from his car, and he says, "Okay, after you finish eating or whatever, go meet me in my car." So then I finished my freaking, I don't know, shitty pizza or whatever they had. It tasted honestly like rubber Chuck E. Cheese ass pizza. It was disgusting. So then after I finished that, I decided, okay, I'm gonna go see what all the hullabaloo is about. So I went in his car, and basically he had a tiny little bowl thing and a lighter, and he had filled it with oregano. So then he goes, "Okay, like you take a first hit," and I was like, "No, I was just messing around." I was like, "I've never done this before. Like, I want to see how you're supposed to do it." So the thing is, it definitely wasn't real. He didn't mix any real weed in with it or anything. He didn't do anything. I would have been able to smell, because even though I've never smoked, I just remember this one time, this kid must have got done smoking weed in the bathroom, because I literally went in there and everything, and there was this time I was like, "Bro, it smells like a dead skunk's asshole." And I told somebody, and he goes, "Oh, somebody was probably smoking weed." So I guess I knew what the smell was then. So I guess I was just able to pick it out and everything. I knew how it smelled, so if somebody was doing it, then I'd know what it was. So then after I saw him do the thing, he just lit up his bowl or whatever, and he put the thing to his mouth, and he goes, okay, so you gotta hit it for a couple seconds, and then you gotta inhale it. So he basically just did. He hit it, and then for a couple seconds he inhaled it. And the thing is, if it is dry, if it's like dry enough, it would burn and make smoke come out, but it's not gonna actually do anything. It's not gonna get you high. So then after that he passed it to me, and I just wanted to fuck around with this guy, and just I took a hit of his oregano, and I literally used it and just did exactly what he did, exactly as I do, freaking SpongeBob. But then I did exactly as he did and everything, and then I just didn't feel anything, obviously, and then I was all, how you feeling? And even though he supposedly, and there were times when I think he actually was, I don't even know if it was a real vape pen to begin with, maybe, but there were times when he actually was super high, according to him. He had said, oh yeah, like, I feel pretty good, and I was all, oh really? He's like, look at my eyes, they're so red, and I looked dead in his soul, and his eyes weren't red at all, and I was, yeah, okay. And then he was purposely squinting on purpose. I could tell. He's like, look at me, I feel so high, I'm gonna go to sleep. He was literally talking this way. He's like, look at me, I'm so high. He was just trying to play it off cool or something. I don't even know what this guy's thing was. He probably thought that I was gonna think it was real and act high, but he was acting high. He was like, how do you feel? I was like, oh, no, I don't feel anything. He's like, oh, just smoke more. So then I took another freaking hit of his oregano shit, and again it didn't do anything, and I just pretended, and I was, oh, thanks man, whatever. And he goes, oh, I should charge you or whatever, but since you're my friend, I'm not going to. First time's free. Dude, this isn't meth. Like, somebody could literally smoke once and never touch it again. It's not meth where the commercials are all, don't even try it once. It's fucking different, you know? So then he literally asked me a few days later if I wanted to try it, and I was like, bro, that was not even real. That was oregano. It was literally oregano that you use on freaking cooking. You put it on your pizza and it make it taste better. He's like, no, it was real. And blah, blah, blah. And I just didn't care. I would never talk to that guy again. Never talk to Snoop Dogg again. So yeah, basically that is the time about how a guy pretty much tried to smoke oregano with me and was just acting high to be stupid or something. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this story, and I'll see you guys next time.